I still remember the way she looked at my shoes. A quick glance, then a smirk, like I didn't belong there. My daughter-in-law's mother didn't say anything, but sometimes silence says everything. They had already decided who I was. A poor mother, an embarrassment. And strangely, I didn't correct them, because in my experience, when people think you're small, they show you their true size. The first time I met them, I kept things simple. No expensive clothes, no jewelry, just me. I've learned something over the years. People don't just see you, they create a version of you in their mind. Her father barely spoke. Her mother smiled, but it felt distant. And my daughter-in-law, she was watching everything. You know, I've seen this before. When people are unsure about you, they don't ask questions. They make assumptions. So I stayed quiet and let them. It didn't happen all at once. Disrespect never does. It comes in small ways. Little comments. Hidden meanings. Oh, you must have struggled a lot. We'll handle everything. Not kindness, but quiet judgment. I smiled every time, because sometimes, if you react too quickly, you miss the truth behind people's behavior, and I wanted to see it clearly. Let me share something I've learned in life. People treat you based on what they think you are, not who you actually are. And if you rush to prove yourself, you lose the chance to understand them. In my own life, I've noticed silence makes people comfortable enough to reveal their real character. As the wedding got closer, things became more obvious. Decisions made without me, conversations that excluded me, and my daughter-in-law, she started changing too. More distant, more careful. That part hurt, because no matter how strong you are, when someone close to you pulls away, you feel it. But still, I stayed silent, because this wasn't just a moment, it was a test. Then came the family dinner. Everyone was there, perfect, confident, comfortable. And once again, I walked in, unnoticed, until the conversation changed. Business, investments, properties, and for the first time, I spoke, not loudly, just correctly. One detail, then another, and suddenly they were listening. They started asking questions. How do you know this? I smiled, and this time, I didn't stay quiet. I shared my experience, my work, my journey. No showing off, just the truth. And in that moment, everything changed. Because truth doesn't need volume, it carries its own weight. Their expressions shifted instantly. The same people who barely noticed me were now paying attention. My daughter-in-law looked shocked, her parents uncomfortable, and I realized something. It wasn't about me changing, it was about their perception finally breaking. I didn't do this to embarrass them. I didn't reveal the truth to prove anything. I simply allowed them to see themselves, because in life, people reveal who they are by how they treat you when they think you don't matter. So here's what I've learned. Never rush to prove your worth. The right people won't need proof, and the wrong ones will show you exactly who they are. Respect isn't about money or status. It's about character. And sometimes being underestimated is the greatest advantage you have. If you've ever been judged or underestimated, just remember, your value doesn't decrease just because someone fails to see it.